Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of The Exchange with Ed Stetzer. On the show today, Ed travels up north to Canada, where he talks with a church planter named Marc Pilon about what God is doing there.
So Mark, talk to me, explain a little bit about the spiritual climate here.
I would say that most people here in Quebec would consider themselves Catholic, but the vast majority of them have left the Catholic Church.
By vast majority, we're not talking 52%, we're talking like overwhelming. So it's a very secular.
So it's very, very secular. People don't consider God or religion as being an important part of life. Like a lot of them have never even set foot in a Catholic church.
So is it, when you look at the secularization, is it more like France, more like Brazil? Both say, the majority in both places say they're Catholic. What's it more like?
Much more like France.
Much more like France. So this has a, I mean, even the architecture and the culture has a European feel. This is a post-Christian setting with Catholicism as a veneer on top. So let me ask you, what's going on?
There seems that the people in Quebec, they left the Catholic Church in, let's say, the 70s to mid-80s. And then some of them tried other types of religions. But after a while, the culture became more and more secular, and spirituality just went away. And so now it seems that after a while of being without any spiritual affiliation or knowledge or experience, now the people seem to feel that materialism is not fulfilling the void. And so now it seems that especially the younger generation who have never been really part of the Catholic, so they haven't suffered the abuse from the church. What happens is that now they start having kids, and they're starting to wonder, what do I teach my kids? I don't know what to tell them. Like, we're one of the only places in the world where a 13-year-old boy will ask his dad, like, what's the reason, like the sense of life and all that, and the dad just doesn't have an answer. He's not gonna say anything. He has no clue what life is about. We're denying that question exists. And so now there's a new sense of wanting to come back to our Christian roots, but without the whole institution part, but wanting to go back to the beauty of the message of Jesus. I think there's this new interest in part from the people, and also that God is doing something throughout Quebec. We're starting to see small initiatives that are suddenly having a lot of success reaching the people of Quebec. We're just rejoicing.